Hi, this is Kai from Kikai Craft, and today we are going to do a very interesting unboxing and swatching. You're going to experience it with me, and it is special because while in the Philippines, I was really looking for Filipino-made fountain pen and fountain pen related items, and I found quite a lot. I got the Kasama Una, and then I got inks from Vinta and On Inks, and also I got a few troublemaker inks, but interestingly enough, the troublemaker inks I got here in Indonesia. Anyway, I have been looking for inks or fountain pens that are made in Indonesia because I am based in Indonesia and I really want to promote good things coming from these places. All right, so these inks are from Tinta Nusantara. I just discovered them a few days ago, and I thought that I really want to check their inks. So we're going to unwrap, unbox, and we're going to swatch. So I'm not very sure what this is. Could be the tiger one. I took samples of their President series. So they made inks to pay homage to their presidents, current and past. And I also got, let's just have a look, their Magical Garden series. So there are two, the Majestic Unicorn and the Yamata no Orochi. Okay, one is purple, one is green. And I took from their Joe collection. So they have Mr. Joe and they have Royal Joe. Okay, I'm pretty sure this has some story attached to it. All right, so I would think this is their tiger ink. Now this particular ink was made in during last year's Chinese New Year, and I think it's called the Water Tiger. So I asked them if they have a special ink for the Chinese New Year this year, which is the rabbit year, but they said they didn't. So let's go ahead and open it up. Very sweet packaging. All right, so let's open up this package. Oh, it is the white tiger. It has a very interesting packaging. Very nice artwork. Okay, if you do go to their Instagram account, you'll see that they make a lot of art using these inks. And inside, there's a little pouch, a little packet. Oh, what is this? It comes with their own little piece of artwork. That's very sweet. And I think this is a sticker, Tinta Nusantara. This is a very nice little gift set. Okay, let's put that ink aside. I want to put it here. Okay, and so there's nothing else but the box. Let's put that aside. All right, so we are going to go and try these inks and log them into the swatch book. All right, so let's start. Okay, let's try to like arrange these. I do want to start with the President sample series. All right, so we're going to go through the inks. These are from the President series based on when these presidents came into power. So the first one is called Soekarno, and Soekarno was president from 1945 to 1967. He was the first ever president of Indonesia, and he became president. Wow, this is nice. He became president when they declared independence from their colonizers, the Dutch. All right, so this is a very nice sort of orange red, I suppose, to symbolize that independence. Okay, so let's write. This is Tinta Nusantara, and this is their Soekarno ink. Okay, and we got this on the 15th of January 2023. Okay, let's just go ahead and have a look at the color. Very nice. It's a very strong color. Okay, I like it a lot. Although it does feather on the traveler's notebook. Okay, let's draw you in just a bit closer. All right, I think that's good. Okay, let's adjust it a bit. There we go. All right, and then for the second ink, so let's go for the Soeharto. All right, so President Soeharto was the longest running president. So he was president, or longest serving president. He was president for about 30 years. From 1967 to 1998. He did a lot of things during his term. He seized power from Soekarno, and he went against, oh, it's a nice sort of yellow, mustard yellow color. Okay, so he went against the communists. He started friendly relationships with Malaysia and Singapore. He had Indonesia join the ASEAN, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. So that was all under him. Okay, but also during his term, there was this huge riot in Jakarta. Okay, let's go ahead and write, oh no. Okay, Soeharto. All right, and again, this 2023. Okay, it's like a very like mustardy sort of yellow on this one. Even if the ink feels a little watery, it has a very strong color on paper. Okay, so let's go for the third ink in this collection, which of course corresponds to the third president in Indonesia. Okay, he was president from 1998 to 1999. His name was President Habibie. And he was actually the vice president of Soeharto. And when Soeharto had to step down from his position as vice president, he stepped up and became president. But he was president for only a short time, from 1998 to 1999. So basically he just took over until the end, and he did not want to continue or run again. Okay, this is going to be a blue. Yep, very nice. Blue. All right, so this is Tinta Nusantara Habibie for the third president of Indonesia. Okay. Again, it's a very nice, strong color. Okay, let's go ahead and write. when this arrived. Oops, into our collection. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, the next one is called Gusdar. Okay, and this is for President Abdurrahman Wahid. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and clean that brass nib. He was president from 1999 to 2001. Okay, he came from a religious background, and what he did was, I suppose, following the riot that happened during Soeharto's time, he abolished all legal discriminations against the Chinese. All right. Oh, okay. It is another blue, but it's like a very dark blue. Habibie is like a vibrant blue. This one is quite dark. Okay, Tinta Nusantara. This is actually called Gusdar. Okay, it's almost like a navy blue. Oh, again, another very strong color. There's a little bit of shading that's happening. I don't know if it's because of how I'm using it, or if it really has it in its properties, but it looks very nice. Okay, so far the Tinta Nusantara inks show very good colors. Okay, very strong colors. Even as I rinse the brass nib, it leaves such a strong color on the paper and in the water. Okay, and then we have the fifth ink. This is the Megawati ink. Now, President Megawati was president from 2001 to 2004. She is the first female president of Indonesia, and she is actually the daughter of Soekarno, the first president of Indonesia. Okay, let's see how this color, oh, this one is a vibrant orange, actually. I thought this was a red, but no. Okay, Tinta Nusantara. Okay, let me just write that again. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, I think this would be my current favorite orange. It's very vibrant. It's like a very loud orange. Very nice. Okay. For sure, if I'm going to use an orange, I most probably will use this one. This is like super nice orange. Okay, I like that orange. So far, quite a varied color selection in the President series. Okay, so that is Megawati. As an homage to President Megawati. So, yep, president from 2001 to 2004. And then she was followed by President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono, more fondly known as President SBY. All right, let's check. I think this is going to be a purple. Ooh, it is a very dark purple. Wow. Okay. Okay, this is called the Tinta Nusantara SBY. There are a lot of acronyms here in Indonesia. This is something that people like to do. They just want to do like shortcuts when it comes to names too. Okay, let's, yep, very nice. Like almost like a dark, dusty purple. Okay, very thick too. Wow. Okay. And it just flows very smoothly from the brass nib. That's good. All right, so President Yudhoyono was president from 2004 to 2004. 2014. Suppose I need to write notes on these later. All right, so we want to move on to the next one. Let's just put a bit of blotting paper there in case they're still wet. And then we'll go to the 7th ink. Of course, it is an homage to the current president of Indonesia. That's President Jokowi, or Joko Widodo. Now, Jokowi, or President Jokowi, his rise to presidency is very interesting because he doesn't come from any political elite families. He doesn't have like military power backing him up. He actually was a mayor, and he served here in Jakarta as a mayor for 7 years, and then as a governor for 2 years. So he is a very well, he's very much into politics, and that's where he's coming from. He's been serving the country from since 2014 to the present. Okay, and so the ink for him is a nice solid brown ink. Wow, feels like a lot of thought was put into the ink collection for the president. So this is Tinta Nusantara's ink for President Jokowi. Okay, it's, yep, very strong brown color. This type of brown is sort of leaning towards the green brown. Okay, let's make sure that you can see it clearly. It's a very wet ink. Wow, flows very smoothly out of the brass nib. That's very nice. Okay, let's just put on the date here so we can document when I got this. All right, so that's the President collection from Tinta Nusantara. Let's just have a quick look at the collection before we move forward to their other inks. Okay, so we have, all right, make sure we don't blot onto the next page. So we have Tinta Nusantara's Soekarno ink for their first president. Then we have their Soeharto ink for their second president, their longest running one too. Then we have the blue ink for President Habibie, and then a nice little gray ink. That's very, okay, that's a very nice dark gray for President Gusdar. Then we have for President Megawati a nice bright orange. Again, remember Megawati is Soekarno's daughter, so I suppose it's a very nice, very thoughtful of them to connect these two colors. Then we have Tinta Nusantara's SBY ink, a very rich purple. And for their current president, President Jokowi, they have a very nice, a very solid brown color. It's like it's the type of brown is leaning towards like a green, like an olive green. Okay, so that's the president collection. If I were going to get a bottle from this collection, I'd definitely get the Megawati. I don't have a preferred orange just yet, and I think that would be a very good orange to have. And also knowing that she is the first female president here in Indonesia, it's also nice to sort of honor that. This is Kai. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new or enjoyed exploring with me. If you'd like to learn and grow with me, do subscribe to my channel and watch at your own leisure. I know that's what I do to channels I enjoy and want to support. If you like this particular video, please hit like. And if you'd like to share your thoughts, corrections, or recommendations, do leave me a comment below. I love chatting with people who have the same interests. Have a great day or a restful evening. See you in the next video. Bye!